Hi Libra, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for September 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you. And remember, these are general readings. Also, your rising sign and your moon sign, some months are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to check that out, because sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. This video is for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. And I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck in this recording. All that being said, Libra, now on to your September 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. So Libra, the first card you have is the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is a card that symbolizes a fire sign person. This is either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a fire sign, but it could be somebody else that you're connected to. Now, the other sign that got Queen of Rods was Pisces. You're doing a lot of things differently, and you may be scrutinized or analyzed by the Queen of Wands. She's somebody that feels to me like she wants to bring you back in balance. She could be a doctor. She could be an accountant. She could be a healer, an energetic healer, or a doctor of some natural medicine, or, Western medicine, natural medicine. Could be a Reiki practitioner, could be an acupuncturist. I feel like she's worried about you, and this Queen of Wands feels like that you may need to do something different. So this Queen of Wands may feel like you need to change your diet, or change your exercise program, or change different vitamins or minerals you're taking, or change something to do with maybe even like your finances or your business. I feel that you're going to look at them like they're somebody that likes to take control, be in charge, and take responsibility for things. They may be somebody that's like motivating you, urging you, egging you on. They could be a coach even. They may look at you like, hey, they may say, you're handling something improperly, Libra, or you need to make shifts and changes here. You may feel like they're maybe too bossy, too controlling. This could be also a parent to you. It could be a parent or a spouse or a significant other that you feel is like, they may have your best interests at heart. It could even be a sibling. But you may feel like they're kind of like dictatorial or a little bossy or controlling. But I do feel like they're actually working for you, your best interests, because they do seem to be concerned about your health, your well-being, or how things are going for you. They want your finances to be in order, or your health to be in order, or they want you to be more centered and balanced. They want to see your life more balanced. I feel you're going to have a lot of communications with them in September. You're going to be, communications, conversations, things going round and round with them conversationally. I don't feel like they're a negative force. This could be somebody that's also saying, Libra, you shouldn't behave that way. But I don't feel like, even though that sounds judgmental, if it's your parent telling you that, or a sibling or a dear friend telling you that, they're trying to do it to help you. You may be annoyed by it. You may appreciate it on one hand. You may be annoyed by it on another. So this is what's coming up with Queen of Wands. The next card you have in your reading is the Hermit, and ironically, the other sign that got this was Pisces. So you had two cards Pisces got. You had the Queen of Wands, and you both also had the Hermit. This is spiritual guidance. This is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, watching you, guiding you. This could also be, you could be the Hermit, where you're taking a step back and getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you'll still be guided by your spirit guides when you are ready to make some kind of move forward. Some of you are being very watchful, very, very watchful about how things are playing out in the world. You may be very, very keyed into politics. You may be really watching what's going on in media and alternative medias. You may be really paying a lot of attention. I really feel it could be other areas. It could be, you could be very watchful about what's going on at your job, at your business, within your family. Yes, that could all be happening, but for many of you, you're really, really watching what's going on out in the world. And you definitely have strong opinions of it. I don't feel like you are in question. I feel there's certain things you want to see go one way or the other. And I feel like you're really keyed into noticing inconsistencies. So if it's in, you know, the political world, if it's on television, if it's in media, if it's on the internet, if it's with in business or employers, or if it's with your kids doing it or whatever, you're noticing like inconsistencies. You could even notice inconsistencies in computer programs or any kind of systems that you use or work with. You could see inconsistencies in those areas. Or if you are a teacher and you grade papers, or you may notice inconsistencies with like what students are saying or doing or writing. And this may cause you to take pause and analyze what you are concerned or worried about the most. And whatever you're concerned or worried about, you may be then taking action steps to mitigate any problems that could arise from the inconsistencies that you're seeing and from what you're watching go on. You may be highly suspicious of certain things. You may not trust certain things that you are now witnessing or hearing. Some of you may have received some valuable insights or information that came to you in the month of August, and you may be utilizing it or evaluating it in September. If you didn't get it in August, you may be getting that information in October. And these are things that may cause you to shift and change and shift gears in a business you own or in your life, how you're running your life, what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you're avoiding, what you're not avoiding, what you're willing to do or take and what you're not willing to do or take. This is like, it's causing you to shift gears and shift and change. All these things that I said in the Hermit. Now, your third card in the reading, crowning your reading, is the Six of Rods, Six of Wands, or Six of Rods, which is victory after a battle. So this is good to see because I didn't see this come up for any of the other signs. So always nice to see some victory here, Libra. Some of you are going to complete something and people are going to be really applauding it and saying, bravo, Libra, that was fantastic. It could be something you bake, something you cook. It could be a website you design. It could be a book you wrote. It could be a short story. It could be a blog. It could be a song. It could be lyrics to a song. It could be anything that you created of art, or, you know, maybe you renovated your home. But whatever it is you complete, there's applause here. There's people that are appreciative of it. They like it. They think it's great what you did. Maybe you wrote a speech or made some kind of presentation or video. But I feel that some of what you did, some of the people are going to be taken back and surprised by what you said or did or created. But I do feel that they like it. I feel like you're going to get mostly positive responses about it. But I do feel that there are going to be some people that will be a little surprised by it. And I feel like you're gaining a lot of experience, or you learned something new from all of this. You gained a lot of knowledge or insight or learned something. And I get that you may repeat this, or you may get involved. Something is making my head itch. It's driving me crazy, and my hair is clean. It's bugging me. I feel like it may be something that you repeat and that you get involved in again. You may even be talking to higher ups or bosses about how you can further or advance your career. You may be talking to like your supervisor, your manager, your boss. Could even be, if you own your own business, there could be people that you may be consulting that would give you good advice about how you could advance your career through you know, your own business that you've generated. Maybe you want to know how to publicize or advertise. These are things that could come up here. And I generally feel like Libras, something you're doing or working on, public opinion of you is high. So, you know, whatever you're doing, especially if it involves any groups or friends or family members, or if you're in school, there's going to be people, your popularity is increasing here. And I feel like you could also generate a lot of good faith and goodwill among people, because you are going to be, through like doing good works and charitable deeds or good deeds that you do, that's also going to give you like a boost of like favorable opinion from people. If you were trying to get a job, I feel that you successfully get hired, if that was a goal for you. So now look, you got the King of Wands. Did anybody else have King of Wands? You're the last sign I'm reading. I don't think so, but you had Queen of Wands, so here you got King of Wands. This is a fire sign person: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a fire sign. This is somebody that I feel like everything has to get run past this person. Is this your husband or your wife? Is this your boss or your supervisor or manager? I don't know who it is, but it's going to fall into like some kind of authority position that you have to run things by them to see. Well, not that you don't think your spouse is is an authority, but they may be controlling, and they may feel like, you know, or this could be one of your kids, adult children, because it's a king, so it's not likely to be a little kid. This would be an adult, that you may have to run things by them. I feel like this King of Wands, at least in the month of September, maybe not always, but I hear the words my guides say, cantankerous. You know, so that means like ornery, grumpy, cantankerous. They may be unhappy about how things have panned out in their life, or how things are panning out at their job or in their family life or something. And so they're kind of like grumpy, ornery, cantankerous in September. They may be annoyed with you if they are related to you as a spouse or a child. Or a sibling. They may say, stop asking me questions. This might be, or a sibling. They may be like, because I'm getting, they're going to be like, stop asking me questions. And they may be kind of like lecturing to you, because I also hear them saying, you need to put things into perspective. So if you're fretting or worrying or going off the deep end about different things or kind of haywire, they may say, hey, You know, you got to put things into perspective. They're kind of like dictatorial to you, lecturing to you. They want you to settle down. They want you to see the big picture. And you may not agree with them. I feel like you're off base. Whether you say that to them or not, I don't know. You may feel like they got the wrong idea, or that their perceptions of things are skewed, or that they're barking up the wrong tree. And you may feel like they need to step off of you and stop being so back-talky, belligerent, grumpy. You may feel like, you know, you may not want to deal with them too much in September. I feel like this is somebody to you that could be quite argumentative. Maybe they're always that way, or maybe it's just this month of September that they're this way. And they could be very stubborn and very controlling about not wanting to do certain things, too. That wouldn't surprise me. So the last card you have in the reading, this card, Leo got this. You and Leo got the Five of Cups. Now, Five of Cups is sadness, loss, and regret, but not all hope is lost, because there's still two cups that are upright behind the person in the card. You're going to have regrets and say, I wish I didn't say something to somebody. Very likely this King of Rods. Could be the Queen of Rods. I really feel it's the King of Rods more. And you may feel like, why did I open my big mouth? Or why did I say that? Or I really put my foot in it that time by saying it. So you got to if you want self-preservation and have the least amount of agitation and aggravation in the month of September, I highly recommend you really curtail what you say. Watch what you say and how you say things to the King of Wands. I really, really would watch it. And it's going to be like, now you're going to worry about what's going to happen after that you said what you said. It could be somebody that's a friend to you, and you might be like, now are they going to unfriend me? Maybe they're a friend of yours on social media. And now that you've said what you said, maybe you spoke up about what you believe, and they're like not believing it at all. And now they're like, I'm unfriending you. Or you're worried that they're going to unfriend you. You might have that concern. And you may feel very downhearted or feel like a little concerned that you may feel like you don't have the ability to fully, truly express yourself and express your opinion, because you may feel like it backfires or it gets squelched, and then it's like, it's kind of like, what can I call that? Like, it's like polarizing you. It kind of polarizes you if you can't express yourself. And you may feel like, man, I really learned my lesson the hard way with that one. You may also feel like you trusted in someone or something that now it's proven to be not trustworthy. You may have had high hopes about someone or something, and now not only do you not trust it, like whatever it was, like this thing has now deteriorated. So, but again, you really got to watch out for what you say to that King of Wands, or you're dealing with a King of Wands, because I feel like there's arguments there, there's cantankerous behavior, you may not agree. This could, if it was somebody you were romantically involved in, or a friend that you really talked to a lot or hung out with, or a relative a sibling or a relative that you did, you may feel like, well, now how do I fill that void of time that I spent with them now? because there may be shutdown here where you're not communicating, or the friendship ended, or, you know, it may come back together, maybe, but maybe not right now. So you may feel like really polarized, cut off, disappointed, wish you hadn't said anything. So maybe it's the air signs. I don't know if it's only Libra. I know quite a few air signs, actually, including myself. But I know quite a few, and they do have a tendency to put their foot in their mouth, or say things that they wished later that they didn't. So if that may be true for all signs, but I think the air signs have a tendency to do that, maybe because it's air and they're the big communicator signs. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you for the month of September 2021 is the same gemstone that Aquarius got, your sister sign. You got Unakite, which is the stone of vision and opening the third eye. It's also useful for scrying, which means like when I read the crystal like that and I'm getting messages, that's scrying. So it's also useful for scrying. It's a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together. That's interesting. It stimulates compassion and empathy, and it encourages gratitude and instills determination. So when I say it's the best gemstone crystal for you, I mean to put on your third eye chakra or your throat chakra or your heart chakra when you meditate, to wear it as a beaded bracelet or as a pendant, or sleep with the stone under your pillow. You get the most energetic benefits from the stone, when any stone, when it touches your skin. It's going to help you have more value, bring more value to your insights and your opinions. So if you're ever like wonky about, like, I'm not sure of my insights or opinion, you're going to stand by them. You're going to be have more belief and value to them. It is going to kick up, it does say right here, it distills determination. I do feel determination is going to strongly kick up with you, Libras, if you use or work with this stone in September. And it's also going to help you field any negative energy that comes at you, or comments, or things that come at you that you feel are of a negative nature, no matter what it is. People's energy, things people are saying to you, or anything like that. It's going to like ward off that kind of, it's almost like a talisman to ward off negative energy for you, which sounds like it would be useful, because you got to really watch out for this King of Wands person. And you may say, well, that sounds like my brother, or this one or that one, but they're a water sign. Do you know their rising sign or moon sign? Because they could be really operating from there and not their sun sign. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record with the psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides on very specific topics, using a variety of divination tools, you can get my Vimeo videos, which I post those most recently recorded down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series listed. You just read the descriptions, see how long the predictions are going out for, and you select the sign, the zodiac sign you want, click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, the most recent video series I've recorded is the Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot reading, which is 7 cards. And this was actually one of the most popular biggest sellers out of all my videos on Vimeo, and the last time I did the Horseshoe Tarot Spread was 2 years ago. So If you're interested to see what that's all about, please go check that link out below. And there is always a trailer for each of those Vimeo videos you can watch before you make your purchase and decide if you want to purchase. The other most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year Love Update 2021 Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for singles and coupled people of your sign. And those predictions go out 6 months. So in each video, the first half of the video is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign. Down below is also my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2021 for the last 6 months of this year. So if you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so. I did the Center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. So I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 cards of the Center of the Celtic Cross for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings, that's available, and that lasts 6 months. Keep in mind, the eclipses that we had in May and June are being activated right now. There's activations going on astrologically speaking, and you're in the hotbed of it, of those eclipse effects. I also did a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions were being affected by that right now, that eclipse. I did the same format for both of the eclipses. If you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so. My career and finance Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, they go out for 12 to 18 months, which would be the end point, I believe, was like November of 2022. So we have a lot more time for those predictions. And that was another big seller. People request, I get a lot of written requests from people for the career and finance Psychic Tarot readings. So you might want to check that out. Also, my Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. Those predictions go out 3 years. So they go out until March of 2023. So there's a lot of time left on those predictions. You might want to look into that as well. And my What's Lucky and New for You in 2021 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. They started in March of 2021 and they go until March of 2022. So we still have a lot of time left in those predictions. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, the crystal, oracle cards, and tarot. Usually it's in writing. They're usually about 5 paragraphs long, filled of predictions and messages. Sometimes I do a video, but it's usually in writing. If you feel compelled to see what's over there, I'm sure there would be a message or prediction in those 5 paragraphs that will apply to you. Many people do find they resonate with them, and you might as well. Also, I want to tell you here, I've had my account cloned or copied or faked at least 3 or 4 times now on Instagram. I want to make an announcement here. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I do not solicit any followers, friends or followers on Facebook or Instagram for readings. I never do it. There's only one account. There's no multiple accounts. I don't solicit people and ask them if they want readings. I have a wait list of over 500 people I had to close in 2018. I'm still working from it. And I have a cancellations list of over 800 people that I work from that as well. I do not even make a schedule live for people to book anymore like I used to do. And I do not solicit people for readings on social media. So please block and report anybody that's doing that, because they're scamming you. They're trying to scam you out of money, and I am not doing that. So I also want to say here, if you would like to help support the readings and the work I do here for all of you on YouTube, you could make a donation to my channel, and that link is connected to PayPal and is down below all the other links for the videos on Vimeo. I want to give a big thank you to all of you who have been so kind and so generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot, and it does help a lot. And recently, I mean, I get donations a lot. It happens here and there, but I've gotten a burst of them recently. So really a big thank you to those of you who value what I'm doing here and, you know, give me that donation. I do appreciate it. So I wish you all an absolutely phenomenal September, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.